Welcome back to the channel, everybody out there in YouTube land. I hope you're doing well. I finished work a little bit early today. Well, that's not true, I had an early shoot, but I finished early relatively to the day. So making the most of the last of summer and coming down to one of my original haunts here at Brighton Pier. I very rarely dive this spot anymore just because I'm diving elsewhere. But I thought I would come down here because everybody in the club and online has been saying there is turbo mullet at the moment. Usually the day you hear about it is the day too late, but got to take these opportunities when they present themselves. Let's get in there. I've just seen another diver heading in, so I'm going to try and avoid that person. Generally, if there's already somebody on the spot, you should go somewhere else, but it's a small, well-known area, so the best you can do is just steer as clear of them as possible. Every time I come here to Brighton, I get this really weird sense of nostalgia because this is where I started my spearfishing journey in the UK over 5 years ago now, where I shot my first 10-pound bass, my only 10-pound bass actually. Always nice to revisit these places sometimes. Looks like I'm just in time for the sunset. I've seen one mullet on the way out, but it's far from fishy so far. Day you hear about it, day too late. My general technique for mullet is getting to the bottom and waiting for the shoal to pass in front of me, and then selecting the particular individual which I wish to eat for dinner. So far I've managed to get myself 3 finlet mullets, a couple more around. They're not the biggest mullet in the world, so I might see if I can get a few more on the stringer and make some fish tacos a bit later. Ended up with 4 mullet. It's a nice feed for me. Sun's going down. Time to get out of here. Make that 5 mullet. Just as I was swimming back in there, I saw this dart under me and nice top down shot. Not an easy shot, but it counts. Summer is definitely on its way out. But I don't mind if these things are hanging around for a little bit longer. Good fun dive today. Cook these up back in the kitchen and I'll show you how to make mullet. Tastes very nice. Always nice to finish with a cold dip. Also, then I don't smell like sweat from the swim in. Home time. One of our favorite things to do on a Friday night is to have some margaritas and tacos, and with those mullet that I shot the other day, I've filleted them up, I've taken the skin off them and also all the red meat out of them. I know a lot of people will turn their nose up at mullet, but they are actually really fantastic to eat, provided that you take the red meat out of them. So I'll show some clips of me filleting those up, but all you're going to need for this is a few basic ingredients. I'll run you through it, but basically some soft tacos, tortillas, some mustard, limes, grapefruit, a few spices, Ritz crackers. We're going to be making a slaw with the cabbage and the carrots. These are carrots. I've remembered these are the carrots. And doing an avocado and grapefruit guacamole that's got a bit of spice in it. Put some jalapenos on the top, a few more margaritas. Friday night sorted. By scoring an avocado like this, it makes it much easier to mash up for the guacamole later. Remove the rind from the grapefruit and dice into 1 centimeter cubes. Mash up 2 avocados in the bowl with a fork. Roughly chop some cilantro. Mix together with the grapefruit, squeeze half a lime in there, salt and pepper, job done. Grate one side of the purple cabbage along with 2 carrots. Mix in some whole grain mustard to taste, a hint of cayenne pepper, and mayonnaise. Mix it all together and then add a splash of rice wine vinegar. Slaw finished. With a rolling pin, crush down around a dozen Ritz crackers, or in my case, use a wine bottle because I have an excess of wine bottles, but I don't have a rolling pin. Into a bowl, add an equal amount of plain flour to the Ritz crackers, some cumin, cayenne pepper, and an egg. To wet it out, I like to use lemonade. Whisk together with a fork and add your fish pieces that are around this size. Shallow fry in about ½ inch of vegetable oil. They don't take long to cook, so make sure you flip them when they're starting to brown. Drain the fish onto some kitchen roll and you're ready to go. Putting a tortilla together is a personal preference, but make sure you heat up your tortilla in the oven or on a microwave or something like that to make them warm and soft. Now, I like to start with the grapefruit guacamole. Do a nice line down there. A little bit more. What I like about this is it's sweet. It's not quite as acidic as a traditional guacamole with lots of limes and lemons. Now we have our slaw. Another big line of that down there. I've misplaced the tongs, so we'll get another piece of fish with our fingers. Here, add in some jalapenos in as well. Squeeze of lime over the top. Garnish with some cilantro or coriander, wherever you are in the world, whatever you say. And there is your mullet taco tortilla Friday night deliciousness. Now, anybody that has ever said that mullet are terrible to eat has never done this. Oh, no. I know I have something in the front of my teeth, but it is ridiculously good. Try this. I implore you to try it. It's a great recipe. It's an awesome thing to do on a Friday night. We're gonna finish off these with some more margaritas. Thank you so much for watching. What is that in my teeth? I think it's a bit of cabbage. Thank you so much for watching. A high level of professionalism is valued here at my YouTube channel, but if you like what you saw, consider subscribing and I'll see you on the next one.